Good morning, YouTubers. It's 9:32 a.m. on Monday, October 16th. So, 15 more days till Halloween or All Hallows Eve, whichever you prefer to call it. I'm wearing my glasses today because I have a list written and we're going to do 10 video vlogs based on this list. Like a top 10 list. Yes, it is. It is the top 10 list of grudges that I carry that make me so bitter and angry. Um, and why I appear so rude and obnoxious to some people who press the wrong buttons. Uh, or in their mind, of course, they think they're the right buttons, but we're not in agreement on that. Oh, here's a joke. What's the difference between agree and angry? Nah, the spelling. Anyway, I know it's not that funny. Um, okay, so the top 10 list of grudges. There was a movie called The Grudge. I saw it a long, long time ago, and I kind of forgot what it was about, but I know what a grudge is, and I know the movie was kind of interesting. And, basically, what's a grudge? It's basically when you're having trouble letting it go or forgiving it. It's something that really stung you or burned you, and you might not be out for revenge, but that doesn't necessarily mean that you've completely forgiven it. That's what a grudge is. So I have 10 on my top 10 list, and the number one spot will be the last video of this 10 video vlog series called The Grudges. So let's start with number 10. Well, first I will give you the 9 on the list, but I'm going to save number 1 for the last video. That'll be the surprise, the number 1 spot, what is my biggest grudge. We're not going to tell you that today, but I'll give you the rest so that you know what's coming in the series of 10. Okay, so number 10 is teacher red tape. Number 9 is lesbians and bisexuals. Number 8 is sex and hypocrisy. Number 7 is skinny glam competition. Number 6 is equality, freedom, and rights. Number 5 is brands, quality, and value. Number 4 is debts, working, and payments, along with credit score. Number 3 is love in general. Number 2 is titty bars and discrimination. And number 1, you'll have to wait for. That's the surprise. I will not be telling you what the number 1 grudge is, but we'll get to that. Okay, so starting with number 10, which is what this video vlog will be about. Teacher red tape. I can take my glasses off now. Okay, teacher red tape. So, other teachers may understand what I'm talking about, and some teachers might not because they were either not in the red tape system, or they were in a private educational facility, or they were tutors or whatever. So they might not know about what I'm talking about when I talk about my grudge about teacher red tape. Teacher red tape has hurt many a teacher. And I first witnessed it before I had ever even had any clue that I would have taught or become a teacher. I was in Spanish class in junior high school. And my first Spanish teacher was not certified. She was a great teacher. I learned more Spanish with her in one semester than I learned in the next 2 years with the other teachers who were certified. She was a great teacher. However, they canned her because she was not certified. And I knew, even at my mere teenage years, as just a student of hers, I knew it was an injustice, and I knew that they were losing a really good teacher and the students were losing a really good teacher. But hey, that's red tape for you. Isn't it great? So then, when I followed my mother's advice and went to college and finally decided, yeah, I want to be a teacher, there was a lot of red tape involved in just obtaining that education. This financial aid, paperwork, the homework, the essays, the grading, the certification exams and fees, and the certification transferring, and the transferring of credits, and the transferring of information, and of course, more red tape when you go for employment. But it doesn't end there, because then once you get hired, there's even more red tape. Yes, the nightmare never ends. Then it's the red tape that you have to do for the parents, and the red tape that you have to do for the students, especially. Oh, that was a great invention, the IEP, Individualized Education Plan, because hey, your kid is special. If he's so special, why is he in public school? Okay, anyway, red tape is a nightmare. It was a nightmare for me. And maybe there's some teachers who think it's no big deal. Good for them. I thought it was a nightmare, and I still have a grudge about it because it wasn't just rude and obnoxious comments from parents, teachers, or faculty that caused me not to continue with my teaching career. The biggest heinous portion of my decision to be happy about my retirement, if you can call it retirement, and if you can call it happiness, was the red tape. After someone obtains their education and is certified, there should be no more red tape. That's my final opinion. Whether it's an important opinion or not, I don't care. I carry a grudge about that red tape. And that is the only thing I'll say for this first video in the list of 10 top grudges. Stay tuned.